Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing out there? I know I'm doing a little early live. I'm not gonna do my lives on Sunday because Pedro does his. But man, it's probably gonna be kind of a weak live. Everybody's fucking working, man. Like the title says, all people do is work. Like, come on, man. It's crazy. What's up, man? Tamba, how you doing? Oh, are you not working? You one of the people that ain't working? Seems like every live stream I go to anymore, it's work, 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 work. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? Well, hey, Joe Gig, what's up, man? Yeah, it's like every fucking live you go to, it's people working, working, working. It's like, fuck, man. Or all they want to do is talk about fucking work. Like, Jesus Christ, what kind of lies is that? All you can talk about is work all fucking day. I do not understand it. And there's so much more to life than fucking working. But it's like, man, all you see is work, 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 work. Or all everybody wants to do is talk about work. Like, how you doing, Joe Gig? Appreciate you coming in, man. Oh, so you're out doing lift stuff today? Hey, CJ, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, exactly, bro. It's like, well, I understand we all have bills, bro, but 7 days a fucking week. We're working 7 days a fucking week. That's crazy, man. I understand we all got bills, and it's none of my business. I'm just saying, it's like everything is work. It's like, you know, I understand people got bills, but bills are bills. But if in my personal opinion, I guess maybe y'all can say I don't have I know no reason to come at people blah 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 because the way I. But you know what? I'd rather be fucking poor than to sit there and fucking work my whole fucking life away. Like I can't see it. Yeah, but even with your 30K in medical does not go against you when it comes to your credit. It doesn't do all that stuff, man. So if you're killing yourself to pay these medical bills, bro, you don't have to go through all that. Plus, there's plenty of programs out there, William, that you can look up that'll help you pay these bills, bro. So you don't have to, you're paying 30K in bills, killing yourself just to pay the hospital bills. You know what I'm saying? You're out here killing yourself working every day, 12 hours a day, just to pay medical bills. That is eventually going to put you in the hospital again or worse. Man, I would suggest looking into programs to help pay your bills, help pay your medical bills, man. Do something like that, bro. I'm only saying it because I help. I understand because trust me, I had a $250,000 medical bill, so I've been there, bro. I know what it's like. So, and there's plenty of things out there to help you with that. What's up, Monroe? How you doing? Oh, here we go. But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things to help you out there, man. So I'm just saying, I'm not coming down on you guys. It's just odd to me that you know. Hey, what's up, Kyle? How you doing? Did any of you go check out those special YouTube channels? Um, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's just everything's work, man. It's like I'm thinking to myself. I go into these live streams, I go into these videos, and it's just everything's about work. I don't know. Maybe it's the common denominator that holds everybody together is work. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm just saying it's like and to me it just gets old. It's like the same doing the same videos every fucking day. How much money I made? How much money I made? I guess a lot of people determine their life and what kind of person they are by how fat their wallet is. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't fucking know. But that's what it seems like. It seems like, can we not make a video? Maybe you don't want to put your personal life out there. I don't know. Maybe you don't have a personal life to put out there. I don't know the deal, but but this is what you see every fucking day. It's all work, 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 work. It's like, I made this much. Okay, big fucking whoopee do. Big fucking whoopee do. It's like, is that what makes you a man? Is how much money you make every fucking day? That doesn't determine you as a man. You know what I'm saying? Does that you have to work nonstop? You know? Yeah, exactly, Joe Gig. That's what gets the views. I know. It's like, because maybe, I guess, hey, Truth Warrior, maybe that, like I said, that's a common denominator. Everybody's always out to eat, out to eat. How should I say it? Outdo the next guy. I guess I can come on here and say, okay, I worked 12 hours, I made $200. That makes me better than the guy that worked 8 hours and made $150. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe it's a bragging rights thing. I don't fucking know, but goddamn, man, I don't know. I would suggest a lot of people, at the end of the day, take a good long look in the mirror. Look how precious life is, that you're gonna sit there 12 hours, 7 days a week, just fucking working. Look how precious life is, man. Look back on your life. Can you say you've lived a full life? I don't even know if a lot of people know what living a full life is. But can you look in the mirror and say, I've lived a full life? Maybe that some of us older cats, we could, but, well, I know I could. Fuck, I've been there, done that, and fucking then some. But God, look at your life, and ask yourself: is 12 hours every day, 7 days a week, worth it at the end of the day? How you doing, Truth? Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, more multi-apping tips. Yeah, one guy does it, and then next thing you know, we got 10, 12, 13 videos of the same shit. Like, and not to mention, these same people that do these tips and tricks video, you did it like fucking like 8 videos ago. We've done 8 videos on it. Really, at the end of the day, if people can't fucking get the clue on how to do it, the first 8 videos you put out, then making more videos ain't gonna fucking change it. You're either gonna fucking know how to do it and pay attention to the first 8 videos, because video number 9 ain't gonna fucking change anything. Hey Noah, how you doing, man? Well, that's good, Truth Warrior. That's what people need to do, man. Look at your life. Think about it. Think about if you walked in a hospital today or tomorrow, and the doctor said, "You know what? You got 6 months to live." Can you look back on your life, the past 5, 6 years, while you're working 12 hours, 7 days a week, and say, "Hey, I really lived a full life"? Really? Can you? You know what I'm saying? That's what people need to realize, man. Is gig work and working for this, is it really worth your life? And not being able to enjoy life. And don't tell me that you can sit there and work 12, 13, 14 hours and that you can come back and say, oh, I'm enjoying life. Come on, man. I understand people like work, but fuck, you can't like work that goddamn much. Come on, man. I don't. Yeah, how to make $1,000 a week? Yeah, that's not hard. It's not. There's no special talent to working. There's no special talent to that. We can all sit on the apps for fucking hours. Like, fuck, they do it now anyways. Sit on the fucking apps for 12, 13, 14 hours and make $200 a day. We can all fucking do that. So that's not no fucking special talent. Don't come at me and say, I can make $1,000 a week. That ain't special fucking talent. Let me put it this way. I did Lyft. I did 35 hours, maximum 45 hours on Lyft a week, and I could make $1,600. So what does that? What does that mean? That you're on there fucking 20? You're doing 80 hours to make that $1,000. So that means dick. Like, that means dick. At the end of the day, that shit don't mean dick to me. If that's what you strive to make, $1,000 every week, more power to you. But if you're gonna throw your life away just to make $1,000 a week, you're gonna end up losing at the end of the day. Plain and simple. What's up, Mr. Jones? How you doing, partner? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be the one that loses out at the end if you got to spend 80 hours a week making $1,000. Let's fucking face it. I can show you my list shit where I did 35 hours a week making $1,600, and that's 36 hours. That's not even a full work week. And you got people on here fucking busting their ass just to make fucking $900, working 7 days a week, 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Come on, man. It's And like I said, maybe I don't have room to talk because I, rent a room for my mom and I've been homeless. Maybe I have a room to talk, but you know what? Those are life experiences that I can deal with. Those are life experiences. That's something that's happened in my life that gives me character. That you know what I'm saying? It gives me character. It gives me something I can look back on and say, hey, I've been through this. I do this. I can give. I can do this shit. Not everybody can do that. You know. I tried making a video called "Why Do You Watch?" Trying to understand the audience watches people accept or decline. Yeah, I don't get it either, man. Like, I don't get it, Joe. I don't, man. I saw your video with the story and the tribute. That's, and that's another thing I see, man. Hey, Selma, fuck, long time no see. I guess I got you at the right time. You're out there, you're not doing something, but um, congratulations on having another kid, by the way. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's another thing. Um, you got all these people with these things. You talking about mine, or Joe Giggs had one also. You both have good videos. Yeah, I love the nature stuff. I'm all about the nature stuff, so I love that. But Joe had his as well. But see, that's another thing, Joe, that I see a lot of people putting up the memes. Oh, remember 9/11? Blah blah. Really? This country is going down the fucking toilet, and people are talking about, oh, remember it. You don't obviously remember it because you're allowing your own country to go down the fucking toilet. You know, you don't even understand the sacrifice these people have made to sit here and say remember it. What, you don't remember it. You don't remember the sacrifices people make, obviously, because you're sitting here, you're fucking getting mad at me because I don't want to get a shot in my arm for that I don't know nothing about, and don't tell me it's safe after 6 months. But you want to get on me because of this or because of that. It's fucking ridiculous. You don't remember shit. What I remember from 9/11 is the way the country bonded. This country is more divided than ever but people want to sit there. Oh, I remember. No, you don't. You don't remember dick. So that shit's getting crazy. Yeah, right. Oh, you got demonetized. What the fuck happened? Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, man, it's just I'm trying to understand. Like I don't like Monroe. Monroe's cool because yeah, Monroe does it part time. He's retired. He did his to get his, but these other people, they're not retired. These are young cats, probably mid 30s, less than 30 years old. 12 hours, 80 hours a week, just to come on somebody else's video and say, "Hey, I made $1,500." But big fucking deal, man. Big fucking deal. I know when I was at 25 years old, I was chilling at a strip club, making lots of money, beating people up. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it was a lot better than fucking sitting on an app for 12 hours a motherfucking day, and driving my car around sitting on my fucking ass. So it's like, yeah. And that's what's great about your channel, bro. You are definitely my new look. This is Roy's looked this way for a long time. This is just because I just now put it on here, but I was in a motorcycle club life for well over 15 years, Selma. This was Roy every weekend, out chilling with the bikers, doing his thing. But I just whipped out this shit just to put it on. Maybe I thought it would help me get more viewers, maybe because I got the bling blings on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Wonder what Gio's doing. Who cares at the end of the day what Gio's doing, right? Your source. I know you. I used to watch Gio. Gio was cool and all, but if Gio doesn't have, Gio went on here to do his YouTube channel, correct? To gain subscribers, to share his life with people, blah blah blah. If he doesn't have the fucking what should I say? The common courtesy to come on because he had a little fight with another YouTuber and they got in a little pissing match and he lost maybe. That you just can't come on and say, "Hey, I'm still here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. How you guys doing?" Then you know what? Gio can keep going. Let Gio do his thing. Who gives a shit? He doesn't even have the common courtesy to come on, make a video, talk to his subscribers. Hey, this is what's going on. This is kind of why I was gone. Blah blah blah. So man, fuck that. Fuck that shit, man. Now we know what Gio's doing anyways. He's out there trying to make his $90,000 a week. So we know what Gio does. So I don't need to watch his channel to learn he making $90,000 a week. That's what he does. Hey, Lisa, what's up? But look at that. I had a lot more shit. I was homeless, living in my motherfucking car, and I could come on and talk to my. And I had what 300 subscribers, and I could come on my fucking YouTube channel and at least say hi and talk to people and shit. And I had 300 subscribers living in a fucking car. So there's no excuse for that kind of shit. You know, you get in a pissing match with somebody else and you lose. Just accept it, move the fuck on. But you still have 15,000 people that you talk to, and it would be nice to say, "Hey, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm doing this. Thanks for the concern." Blah blah blah. He doesn't do that. So Gio's all about his fucking self, anyways. We know this. He was the same way. It's money, 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 money. That's all it's always about with these people. It's money. At the end of the day, does anybody really give it? I can honestly say I give a shit about you guys because I don't have to do this shit. I don't get paid to do this shit. I come out of here, I do this shit for free every motherfucking day, and I don't have to, but I do it because I care about you guys. I want to make sure everybody's. That's why I'm always bitching about the work shit. Why is everybody working? Why is everybody working nonstop all the fucking time? So yeah, I give a shit about you guys. That's why I try to do other things on my live besides talk about fucking work. You know what I'm saying? So I can honestly say, yeah, I care about you guys. I'm not all about the work. I'm trying to tell you not to work so much. I'm not trying to show you tips on how to make $1,000 fucking. I'm not trying to show you which rides to decline and not to decline. And at the end of the day, let's face it, guys. If you don't know that shit by now, working on these apps, then what does that say about you as an individual? Like, where's your brain? It's not difficult shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly, Mo Dasher. It's like these people. They don't know. Like I said, I woke up one day damn near dead and had to sit in the hospital. Took me over a year to come back from my issue. Still have issues to the day with it. A second time, not less than a year ago, fucking walking, damn near fucking blood clots in my fucking lungs, can't breathe. And that's all these people want to they talk about is work, 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 work. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, they don't even know what life is about, man. You could walk out and get hit by a bus tomorrow, look down from heaven and say, fuck, all I did was work. What kind of life is that? Fuck, man. I'm not trying to dog people. Do what you want to do. It's your fucking life. If you want to work 80 hours a week to do your thing, more power to you. But come on, man. You got to have something else in your life besides fucking work. You know? Yeah, see, Joe Gig, that's the problem, and that's good that you do that. Same with me. I try to hit everybody's comment. It's because you got to know where you started from. These people forget. They get over a couple, many thousands of fucking subscribers. They forget where they come from. Now it's just a fucking another paycheck. So they forget where they fucking come from, you know? Yeah, yeah, who knows, Brandon? Like I said, if that's all you have in your life is work and, you know, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even want to go to the fucking doctors, but I had no choice because I was walking into work one day and I couldn't fucking breathe. I was turning fucking blue. So yeah, I that's not life, man. Come to find out, I got fucking four big blood clots in my fucking lungs that could have killed me like that. Come on. It's like I don't know. The cell phone gun? No, I don't even. I've never even heard of some shit like that. Driver source. To be honest with you. Yeah, yeah, Mo Dasher. Yeah, it's you got to remember where you fuck you came from. You got to remember where you came from. You just can't assume. Oh, no, I got them now. I can just, I'm getting my paycheck. I got them. They're my subscribers. They'll come. Blah blah blah. I don't have to. I don't have to say anything to them. And I'm not saying that's about every fucking YouTuber. So don't anybody get the fucking feelings hurt thinking that it's just blah blah blah. It's not about that. It's not about that. But a lot of motherfuckers forget where the fuck they came from. You know. Yeah, like I said, like I said, a lot of them, what are they gonna do when with the mandatory jab situation? What's gonna happen then? You know, you're gonna have tens of thousands of new drivers out there trying to do gig work because they can't work because they refuse to get the jab. So what are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do then? 90, 100, 110 fucking hours on the app? Come on, man. Don't get the panties in a wad. Yeah. Who, me? Are you talking about me? No, I'm just saying. Yeah, and that's another thing. When you guys see me like this, I'm not fucking like tripping. My blood pressure ain't going up. This is Roy. This is how Roy is. Roy don't. If it is gig work, we are at where we started. No, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. People that choose to ignore their fucking. You're talking about fucking Geo, right? You're talking about where's Geo? Where's Geo? That's what I'm talking about. Geo don't remember where he started from. Geo started YouTube to help you guys out on the fucking community, talk with you guys, share shit with you. Now you're asking me where's Geo? That's what I mean. People forget where the fuck they come from. It has nothing to do with the gig work. Who gives a shit about gig work? It has to do with knowing where you come from. You started the channel. These people go to your channel to talk to you, to enjoy your shit, and then you just totally blow them off. That's what I'm talking about. Know where you fucking come from. It has nothing to do with gig work. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. No, gig work ain't gonna get you shit in life. Gig work, really, at the end of the day, yeah, it may give you some money to put away into other things, but at the end of the day, when you're 80 fucking years old, and okay, now you got this money that you saved up for doing gig work, what the fuck are you gonna do? Buy more expensive Pampers when you're 80 years old when you go to the fucking supermarket? Like, come on, man. Well, it's not. You know what, Dustin? I'm not even going to let you talk like that, bro. Because it's not about what you say. It's not. It doesn't have to say nothing to do with people that don't care what you say. It's everything's been said so fucking much. It's like it's that old theory that like crying wolf. You can only say this shit so much before people just say fuck it and don't even pay attention anymore. Pedro, I'm talking about this whole every time I go on live streams, every time I go on videos, it's all about fucking work, man. It's all about work. And it's like, these people are just work, 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 work. And that to me is just ridiculous. You know, I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I don't understand it. I don't understand how people can want to live their life 80 hours every day just to come on other people's channel and brag that they made $180 every day working 12 hours. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it, man. What are like I said, how these people? What are these people going to look back on? What if you walked in the hospital tomorrow and said, "Hey, you got 6 months to live. The last 5 years, you get to look back on your life and say, fuck, I spent 80 hours fucking sitting in my car trying to make $1,000 a week. Fuck that. That's fucking that would be a fucked up way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, in Seattle, what are we talking about? We're just talking about this whole everybody wants to live their life work. It's ridiculous. Work, work, work. Every live stream you go on, every fucking video, it's all about work. And like I said, I'm sure some people don't want to put their private life out there um, as much as somebody like, let's say, me. But fuck, I have a private life to share with you guys. I promise you guys the truth. I can't come on here with the way I act and my attitude and not give you guys some background on why the fuck I am the way I am. I can't do that. You got to give some context to the way you are. Why is Roy so harsh? Why does Roy think this way? Because Roy has had life experiences that led him to this point, and I don't. That's shit you need to share with people. People need to know the person you are. You know. Yeah, exactly. There, and like I said, right here, source. I'm not talking about everybody, but the majority of people that have YouTube channels, especially in this gig world, it's all about fucking work. It's like, okay, you're yeah, definitely Pedro. We can do that. Um, but yeah, and I understand that. And where was I? Okay, but yeah, like Mark, he doesn't do that. But there's so many gig tubers out here. That's all their channel is about is work, 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 work. Okay, and I'm just gonna pick Pedro out of the blue. Um, okay, okay. I don't know nothing about Pedro other than Pedro knows how to work DoorDash and knows how to do Uber Eats. But I don't know the life behind how Pedro is. We all have a story behind the person we are. And I feel if you're going to come on YouTube, you're going to share your thoughts and what makes people, or what makes you think people should listen to you, and what you should be able to express your life to them a little bit. I'm not saying go all, there's some shit you don't want to know about Roy, but at the same time, you got to be able to give something that they, hey, this guy has life experiences. He's coming from a life that he knows about. You know, I am never going to come out here and be happy, happy, joy, joy. That's not going to ever be me, because it ain't all about happy, happy, joy, joy. No, you know. Oh yeah, a lot of people are harsh on me, and that's okay. That's okay, Gig. Joe, I don't have a problem with that. Be as harsh on me as you like. Doesn't hurt my feelings, bro. Because trust me, I've been stabbed. I've been all kinds of shit, bro. So that shit, words to me mean dick. Words to me, and at the end of the day, stand in front of me and be like that. Stand in front of me and give me that. See what happens. See, they're not about that life. I'm about that life. I've lived that life. I'm about it. So anybody can get behind the computer and say what the fuck they want. But when it comes to standing in front of me and doing that, it's going to be a totally different story. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about that life. I've always been about that life. I was about that life my whole life. So I don't. And everybody says, oh, he acts like he's such a tough guy. You're more than welcome. I always encourage people, you're more than welcome to come test that. I have no problem with that. Just come here, because I'm not going to fly out somewhere to beat your ass on my dime. I'm not going to do that. Come here and then we can discuss it. But I'm not going to go somewhere else to have to beat you up or do whatever because you want to think I'm not a tough guy. No, you come here, spend your money to come get beat up. I'm not going there. No. I've been to these jails out here, so I know how it works. I would prefer to stay in my jails here versus somewhere I don't know. So, just so you know. You know, but I'm just trying to understand what this whole, all I do is go and see work. All I do is see work. And it's like, I want to support as many channels as possible. You guys know I'm all about support. You guys come here and support me. But fuck, every time I go to this, it's the same shit. Like, come on. I'm all about getting the most out of the minutes of your life. And if I'm spending 4 hours on YouTube watching the same shit every day, those are hours of my life I'm not getting back. And so it's getting to the point where it's hard to come watch people's videos when all I see is the same shit over and over again. It's getting hard. You know, do you think a rideshare source? If you want to wear a vest under your shit, feel free. Feel free. Like I said, rideshare source. Um, Safety is your number one concern. Safety is always on you first, not the apps, not the police. It's on you. So if you feel that wearing a vest under your clothes is going to be a good choice for you, fuck yeah, do it, bro. I got my shit over there. It's not made for riding around in, but yeah, fuck yeah, I don't have a problem with you guys wearing that shit. I'd encourage it actually, especially with some of the crazy shit I see. But at the end of the day, from what I see in videos, are you able to upload a minute onto your channel? Yeah, I think I can. If not, I'll ask Annabelle if he can do it. But at the end of the day, rideshare source, we also need to understand that yes, you can wear a vest, but if you don't take the first more important steps to not create the issue that you need the vest in the first place, you know what I'm saying? So people need to learn the first. Hey, what's up, Pete? People need to learn the basic shit first before you go all balls out with the other shit. If you can't pull up and know enough to keep your doors locked, that you just got all these people just jumping in your car, and then you have a situation. That's the problem we have to solve first. They have to learn to do that shit first before. Because like I said, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, what you're carrying. If you're putting yourself in these fucking situations, then it doesn't matter what you have. Avoid the situations. That's the first and foremost, most important thing is avoid the situations. Yeah, but who was Seattle? Was that you? Hey, but Seattle, that must be fucking Omer or one of his fucking other names. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's my channel was about gig work. Do I come on here and talk about work every fucking day? Let's think about it. Do I? I do videos other than work. I do videos other about gig work. My channel is about gig shit. So that don't use that as an excuse. Don't use that as excuse. Oh, just because I have a gig channel, I can only talk about work. Bullshit. We're not talking. Let's face reality. Doors, locks, and armor car. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the main force is doesn't matter what we carry. I carry the gun. I if you don't take the if you don't take care of the first and foremost most important steps, yeah, it doesn't matter what you wear. But I don't have a problem. I wouldn't see a problem wearing a fucking vest. There's lots of vests out there that are stab resistant, definitely bullet resistant. But um, but yeah, I don't come on here and do gig work on my channel every fucking day. I actually did a goofball video about the fucking gig workers' names, and people actually thumb that shit down. So, that just shows you people's mindset, man. It doesn't, they have no, I guess maybe one of them was named that, and I fucking hit a nerve. Like, maybe it was Count Dashula or some shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And unfortunately, right share sword. Crime is crime. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter. You could be the most prepared person and still, it still could happen to you. So, but I would just love to see you guys not work 80 hours every week. I would rather you come on your channel and say, hey, um, I've changed my lifestyle up a bit. I do this, I do that, so I don't have to work 80, 90 hours a week. That's what I would like to see, some shit like that. I would love to see a fucking gig YouTuber for once come on and say, hey, yeah, I've changed my lifestyle, so I'm not having to work this much, so I'm able to spend more time with my wife and kids. I'm able to go out, enjoy the motherfucking sunshine, take a walk in the park. I would love to see shit like that. But you will never see shit like that. Well, you might, but you never know. You might see it now because I'm saying something. But that's the berry cereal. Nice. I don't know why Omer does that either. He just comes in and all these weird ass names. Yeah, I was Sith Lord of Las Vegas today because I wanted to fuck with a few people, but you know, but yeah, can I work? You can work whatever hours you want. I don't give a shit. It's your choice. If you feel that working that 47 hours is essential to your life, then do it. To do it. Don't cry when like I said, the doctor tells you you have 6 months to live, and then look back and say, "Fuck, all I did was work." Don't cry about it. Just remember that. Remember, you make the fucking choices in your life. So when it comes time to face the consequences for those choices, don't complain about it. But that's what we see. We see all the time people complaining about their own fucking choices. Gig work's a great example of that. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? How you doing, partner? Hey, Roy, I have a channel training. You felt like seeing what I do aside gig work? Definitely, bro. Definitely. I'll take a look at that for sure. Exactly. You are the creator of your own destiny. But see, people don't seem to get that clue. As many times and in many videos I've said that in, Pete, nobody understands that. Nobody understands that meaning. That's why they come to your channel. They come to Truth Warriors channel. They'll come to my channel. They'll come to fucking Pedro's channel, and they'll sit there and complain. Oh, my life sucks. I can't do. I can't do that. You made the choice. You made the choices. But see, they don't understand that. They don't understand the meaning behind that fucking. Very few people understand the meaning behind that. You know that's why I say that. Why I came up with that, because I took responsibility for everything. So everything I've ever learned in life, and I've took away. And I've created where I'm at now was created by me. Wasn't created by gig work, wasn't created by other YouTubers, wasn't created by the outside forces of nature. No, it was created by me. That's why I say that. And I take full responsibility for everything I've ever done. But see, people don't do that anymore. They rather go to Pedro's channel, Hannibal's channel, and complain. Oh, why am I not making as much money as this person? Why am I not making enough money as this person? Blah blah blah. They don't take responsibility for their shit. That's the problem. If you don't do it for yourself, yeah, exactly. Nobody's ever going to do it for you. Yeah, exactly. And I've learned the hard way, Pete. I've learned the hard way. That's why I come on here and I have no shame of telling people that. I have no shame of showing myself homeless at 2 o'clock in the morning, 32 degrees, doing a live stream. I have no problem with that. You know why? Because I did that. I did that. And I learned the hard way. And I always tell people, one of the main things I tell people is don't use me as your example. Don't use somebody like me as your example. Look at the things I've done. Look at the shit I've gone through and learn from that shit. Say, hey, if anything I've learned from, like I did that video about, learning shit from other people and this and that. What do you learn from people's shit? If that's one thing I would love people to learn from my channel is don't end up like Roy. Hey, Gig, how you doing? Hey, man, Campbell. That's one thing I would really love to take people to take away from. Yeah, if anything, you could go to somebody else's channel today and say, you know what? I don't want to be like Roy. You could say that. Wouldn't hurt my feelings because you know what? I'd say, you know what? I'd shake your hand and say, hey, you're absolutely right, partner. You don't want to end up like me. Or you don't want to be a person like me. You know? Gig Lebowski's in the house. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's another thing. It's hard when you watch gig channels all the day because I know the gig work. I know I've been there. I've done that. I've made 1800 $1,800 a week. Shit, I've done it all. So it's hard for me. Hey, delivering with Ellen. It's hard for me to watch that shit because it's like, duh, I've already done it. And what's even crazier is when I go to these channels and I watch that shit. It's always the same people asking the same fucking question. If I go to Pedro, I'll see bumfuck Kentucky. We'll just say bumfuck Kentucky. He's asking a question to Pedro. Pedro gives him the answer. He goes to Hannibal. He asks Hannibal the same fucking question. He goes to the Gig Lebowski's, asks him the same fucking questions. Like, how many times you got to be told the same fucking thing before it registers in your fucking dome? It's like, but then again, you can see it every day on Dustin is Driving's videos. How many times have people been told to keep your fucking doors locked? But yet we see videos nonstop, week in and week out, motherfuckers with their doors wide open, and then they're getting the shit beat out of them. So, you know, but yeah, I encourage people to take me as a great example of not what to do. I'm not saying I'm like this super evil, mean person that you can't. I don't have no good stuff to talk about, but you know, I'm the guy on here. I'm showing you fucking reality. I'm showing you ain't all happy, happy, joy, joy. I'm willing to tell you what other people don't want to tell you to hear. I'm here to tell you that you can get fucking killed on a fucking Uber ride. I'm the one that's going to tell you, yeah, you are going to be fucked if you don't put money away for your car because the transmission costs $4,000. Do you have that saved up? I'm that guy that can tell you that. Are you going to be comfortable enough to when you kill somebody in your own car because you're driving reckless because you're playing on your cell phone and making videos instead of driving? Are you willing to put 2 to 5 years of your life in prison for a fucking vehicular manslaughter charge because you want to make a video for YouTube? I'm not one that's going to come on here and tell you that shit. Nobody else is going to tell you that because I don't get the clicks and views. I don't get the paycheck. So I don't get that. But I'm the one that's going to tell you that. And that's the shit you really do need to hear at the end of the day. You need to hear that, hey, if I choose to do fucking gig work, is there a chance I'm going to die? Fuck yeah, you're going to chance you're going to die. You could die just getting in your car. You can die walking out on the sidewalk. So yes. And that's what's great about my channel is I come in here. You guys are hella supportive. You guys understand the message I'm trying to get across. You're not just trying to pick on me or, say, oh, this guy's just being an asshole. And no, I'm coming from life experience. So, and that's how I am. Hey Nick, how you doing, partner? But I'm that guy. I'm not going to sugarcoat life for you. And leave the sugar cookies for the bakery. That's for the bakery. That's not for life. How you doing today, Nick? I'm doing all right, man. Just out here chilling, having a live stream, doing an early live stream, trying to see who's out there. But I would love to see more gig people just get down and get nasty. I just want to see. I would love some of them get nasty. Give the fucking negatives. Come out one day with a video and say, "Hey, this is the fucking negatives." A lot of them will give you the negative kind of in as they're going along with their shit. Like, oh, it might be this, but I would love to see more of them get down to the fucking negative. Just do a all negative video about gig YouTube, not gig YouTube or gig work. I was going to do it, but then I'm like, there's other channels that I feel that would be able to reach more people if they did it because they have the larger subscriber base. Yeah, exactly, and that's what it all boils down to at the end of the way, Dwayne. That's what it all boils down to. Everybody has this mindset. Never going to happen to me. Did I here? Let me give you a perfect example of something that happened in my life. Did I ever think that somebody was going to try to run me over on my motorcycle, that I would have to pull my gun and put 3 bullets through his windshield? Does that ever come to you? Would you ever think something like that? Is that something that you would think, oh, that would never happen to me? But that has happened to me. So you never know what's going to happen to you, So that whole mindset of, well, it can never happen to me, that should never ever enter your fucking mind. I have a Gixxer 1000 sport bike. Hey, Seafarer, how you doing, partner? Appreciate you coming in here. But that's what I'm saying. But that's that mentality people have. Oh, it's never going to happen to me. Yeah, I never thought somebody was going to try to run me down on my motorcycle, that I would have to pull out my gun and put 3 bullets through its windshield. But it has. It happens. You never fucking know. That's why I'm trying to get, Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time, it's all how you react. But that's true, Nick. But from what I see on a lot of these channels, if you really evaluate the videos, like on Dustin's channel, there's means to not have to deal with or react to that situation if you take the proper steps to begin with. Like I said, you can't predict everything, but when you watch videos and you see certain things, like something as simple as locking your door could have prevented this person from getting their ass whooped in the first place, then that's what these people need to learn, and they don't seem to do that. They don't learn. They rather learn the hard way. Unfortunately, they rather learn the hard way than to take people's advice that have nothing better to do than come on here and tell you the same shit over and over again. They rather learn the hard way. We could all speak to her blue in the face about keeping your fucking doors locked, but until you keep your doors locked, you're gonna get your ass whooped. It's gonna happen sooner or later. So it's like, what the fuck, Getting real with Roy. Yeah, Dwayne, for reals. It's safety is for reals. Safety is for real. But like I said, at the end of the day, Dwayne, it boils down to you. You are the first and foremost defense or safety advocate is for yourself. So you got, as long as you're taking 100% steps to protect yourself first, then you've done outbeat the crowd by 100%. You know, you've beat the crowd by 100% just by doing the things that you know from the start will keep you safe. But nobody else, everybody else wants to learn the hard way. You know. Well, here I'll give you another perfect example of people that think, "Oh, it's never going to happen to me." The gig YouTuber on the phone shit. It wasn't his fault, so I'm not blaming this on Flex. But we all saw the video where Flex got in an accident out of the blue. He's sitting at a stoplight and the car fucking careens him. That's how shit happens. You never know when some shit's going to happen to you. It wasn't even his fault, but he got his fucking car careened. That just shows you how easy shit happens. And if you're out there doing it, holding the phone, playing with the videos, doing that shit, you're putting yourself already at a higher risk than him just sitting at the stoplight, chilling. Exactly, Nick. Exactly. But that I'd rather have that situation. I'd rather have that situation that the a hole will still run into me versus giving the a hole the opportunity out of the blue to do it freely. He's going to have to work for that. That a hole is going to have to work for it. If he's going to come to my car or he's going to come to me, he's going to have to work for it. But from what I see, a lot of people just give free reign on that shit. Like, hey, they invite the assholes. I don't invite no asshole. So hey, Omer, what's up? But but I just I would. Hey, Kim. Oh shit, is Kim here? Oh shit, what's up, Kim? But yeah, but it's a crazy world out there, and we don't need to be giving these people extra ammunition or an easier access to hurt you because you don't want to follow some simple fucking rules. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Ellen, he got in a some lady ran a stoplight, and the ambulance creamed her, and she blasted him and fucked his car all up. But that's how easy shit happens. That's how easy shit happens. Out of the blue, shit happens out of the blue. You know. But when I see people personally doing it, like personally putting themselves in danger, like I said, if you're making a YouTube video, you're looking at your camera, holding your phone, blah blah blah. You run over a person. Fuck, do you want to go to prison? Have any of y'all been to prison? I haven't been to prison, thank God, but I've been to jail. Kind of close enough, not as bad, but who wants to spend 2 to 5 years of their life in prison because you thought showing somebody how to make $1,000 a week was more important than paying attention to the road? You know. And don't get me wrong, you guys are more than welcome to do whatever the fuck you want. Just like I said, as long as when it happens to you, you take responsibility. I'll be happy. If tomorrow one of you gig YouTubers run over a person and you spend 2 years in jail, just come on when you get out of jail and say, "Hey, I took responsibility. I accidentally ran somebody over. I spent 2 years of life in prison. I take responsibility for that. You know, I'd be proud. I'd clap for you. At least you took responsibility for it." Instead of coming on here, oh, I know what I'm doing. I've done many hundreds of videos in my car driving. I know what I'm doing. I'm not worried about running somebody over. Blah blah blah. That's the excuses you hear all the fucking time. That's what you hear all the fucking time. You know, never, but been to county a couple of times. And, yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. So let's get Roy to 100K. As long as when you get me to 100, I mean 1,000 subscribers, there are 1,000 legit subscribers. They're here to actually hear the message. They're not here to just be my subscriber because they want to be Brandon's friend and let's do what Brandon says. Let's go help this guy. No, if they really believe in the message, I want 1,000 subscribers that believe in the message, that want to hear, that don't want to hear the sugarcoat bullshit. They want to come here and they want to say, "Hey, this motherfucker's speaking what nobody else wants to talk about." That's what I want to see. I'd love 1,000 subscribers of that. That would be my ultimate goal. You know. Well, there's plenty of real people on YouTube. There's plenty of them, but I want to. If I get to 1,000 subscribers, I want the real people. I want to see, like right now. I've been to live streams, no shit, that have 2,000, 3,000 K subscribers that can't even pull 5 people in their fucking live stream. I got what 450, and I got 23, almost 30 fucking people in my live stream because you guys are legit fucking subscribers. You guys are here to hear the fucking message. You're not here just to, oh, well, because somebody. So I know you guys are legit because I can pull 30 people with 450 subscribers, where some of these people have 3,000 subscribers and they can't even pull 5 people in their fucking live stream. So, so that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of I can pull 30 people, in my live streams. That's what I'm proud of. So it goes to show that it's not necessarily all about the fucking subscribers all the time. It's about people willing to listen to your message. And you can have 5,000 subscribers, but if only 5 people want to hear your message, you're not doing anything, and you're not doing any good to anybody. Because I challenge you and piss you off sometimes. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm not here to kiss anybody's ass, William. I'm glad you get angry sometimes. I'm glad I'm glad I can hit that nerve. As long as when I hit William's nerve, it makes William think about what he said. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important part. Yeah, I can piss it. Trust me, I can. Shit, me and Uberman Tampa has been friends since I started this channel, and me and him still get pissed off at each other. But I would say we're like almost like texting brothers for the most part. Same with Omer. I rip into Omer's ass all the fucking time. You guys should see some of our text messages. I rip his ass nonstop, but I do it because I care about him. I do it because I care about you guys. I don't do it because I have nothing better to do. You know? So if I piss you off, it's all good. As long as you get the message. As long as, hey, he said something I didn't fucking like, but at the end of the day, fuck, he's right. Then again, I might be wrong. Who fucking knows? But, I'm not here to kiss your butts. I'm not. Yeah, it's not all about the stuff, sir. So car account, yeah. I'm not all about that. I've never been about that. Yeah, right, right, Ricky. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Nice, nice, true boy. But, but yeah, I just, it's just, it's as somebody who has had those 2 life experiences where you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to see this every day, especially people my age. It's even harder to see the young cats, 80 hours a week, just throwing their life away for gig work and for a paycheck. It's hard. It's hard. Yeah, exactly, Dwayne. That's the problem. Exactly. And we're just raising generations of generations that don't know what the truth is. They prefer to be lied to. They can't. And then they wonder why suicide rates are higher. They wonder why all this shit's high because these people aren't raised to face the realities of the real world because they've been sheltered for so fucking long that when they do finally get to the real world, they don't know how to fucking cope. And that's sad. You know. Hey, Dashing Grandpa, what's up? But, it's just. But yeah, it's hard to watch this shit sometimes. It's like, wow, dude. I'm watching motherfuckers. I'm like, damn, 50, 60, 80 hours. I'm like, and it's like all about, like I said before, bragging rights. It's like that makes them happy to go in there and say, hey, I did 80 hours and I made this. Wow, wow. Anybody can do 80 hours on an app and make money. If you know, let's be fucking honest. So to throw your whole life away to work just to come on a YouTube channel and brag about it, man, it makes me feel sorry for people. You know, people may feel sorry for me that I was homeless, but I feel sorry more for that person. I feel sorry more for the person that's spending hours, 80 hours a week, away from his family just so he could come on a YouTube channel and fucking brag about how much money he makes. I feel more sorry for him than I would about me being homeless. You know what I'm saying? You outie, man? All right, Pedro. Have a good night, bro. Yeah, well, let's do that live stream, kind of like Hannibal does. I left you my. I'll have to hit your email up. I left you my email in one of your chats. I don't know. Maybe you ever got it. I don't know. Or one of your comments or something. But yeah, we can do something like that. Have a good day, Pedro. Stay safe, man. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Dwayne. It's rough, man. It's but I guess it's not really a relatable situation for most people until you have that moment, until you have that life changing moment where you fucking finally realize that, damn, is it worth spending 80 hours every week working? I guess until you actually have that moment or that moment comes around. Hopefully you learn that before you have the moment of how precious life is and how much short time we do have. I hope you learn it before, but maybe that's what it takes for some people that say, hey, fuck, this is my moment to realize, hey, what the fuck am I doing? You know, be honest with you. Swole, how you doing? Yeah, right. Well, yeah, that's true. But in my case, well, find somewhere else to live, man. Really, at the end of the day, man. If it takes you having to work 80, 90 hours just to live a lifestyle, maybe learn to change your lifestyle. Maybe learn to live with one less TV in the fucking house, one less purse, one less pair of shoes. Maybe learn that. Maybe that would help. You know. But you would hope people would learn that prior. But you know, but people are, and like I said, I can't. People are going to do what people want to do. That's the freedom of being your own human. Yeah, right. I've spent 80 hours gig work in the kitchen, life, both equally destructive. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's going to take, working those kind of hours, maybe all nice and happy now, got the big fat fucking paycheck. But guess what? Could all be taken away from you in a blink of an eye. Ain't going to do you no good when you ain't, unless you're like put in your will to be buried with your money. Even then, it's going to get stolen. It's destructive. It's mentally destructive. It's physically destructive. Yeah, you know, yeah. Well, unfortunately, yeah. Well, we've all had that mindset at one point in our life, Dwayne. And let me tell you, when you become homeless, you can give a fuck less. When I became homeless, I had to leave my whole life behind. Everything I bought, everything I earned, had to be left behind. So, you know what? So I learned to live with the minimalist shit. I don't need a big fat TV. I don't need this or I don't need that. So you'll learn to live without it. Trust me. When you become homeless, you'll learn what's very important in your life and what's not. You know, it was more important. Trust me. When I was homeless, it was more important to me to have a good stock of cleansing wipes than it would be to have be able to watch TV at night. It was more important to me to make sure I had my wipes to keep myself clean every day than it was to have a watch TV every night. So that's the kind of shit you'll learn. You'll learn when you know. So yeah, yeah, Dashing Grandpa, exactly, exactly. That's why I said earlier, Dashing Grandpa, you weren't in here. I said, what's going to happen that day you walk in the hospital and they tell you got 6 months to live? You're going to look back and say, wow, the last 5 years, I made $100,000 every year, but fuck, I didn't get to spend that much time with my family. I didn't get to go nowhere. I didn't get to do this. I didn't get to do that. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Yeah, man, Tampa, you got to realize, man, all those people are going to be looking for work. So once that vax mandate really goes into effect, all these people are going to be jumping ship. The first thing they're going to run to is fucking gig work. They're going to run to it. So you think it's hard now? Wait till you got an extra 10 to 12,000, 13,000 or more people in your particular city now jumping on fucking gig work. Well, that's good. That's good, Nick. That's good to hear. Well, thanks, Joe. Well, I'm just telling you the fucking truth, man. You know, when you're living in a car, man, you gotta keep yourself clean. You know, you got to keep yourself clean. You can't, it is, it's it's what, trust me, when you're homeless, you find out what's really important. You find out what's more important. You'll find out how to rearrange your fucking trunk so you can keep your dressers, which were in my case, the bigger boxes. You learn how to, and I know it might sound fucking corny, and I would probably laugh at it too. But you learn how to organize shit. You learn how to organize your trunk so you know what is in this box. You make sure you organize your box so you can get to your shit easier, the shit you really need. Then you have your box of junk shit that you may need. You really learn how to do shit like that. I get that, and that shit people take for granted, but it's fucking funny to me. You know what I'm saying? That you really learn some of the fucking basic crazy shit when you're homeless. You know, you learn when you're homeless what it's like to when it's 32 degrees outside and you're in your car. You know, okay, what blankets are going to work the best? What fucking comforter works the best? Do I need to? You learn all that fucking shit, man. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. But it's fucking crazy. You learn some weird shit, man. So, but it's crazy. But but as eye opening of an experience as it was, I'm never going to tell anybody go out and try to make yourself homeless just so you can see what it's like. No, I'm not going to recommend that. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't recommend going out and trying to make yourself homeless just because you may learn some basic shit. You can learn basic shit. You don't have to be homeless to do it. But there is some weird shit you'll learn for reals. But maybe I should maybe you know what? Maybe I should do a video about doing gig work and how to not to become homeless. Maybe that should be a video I should try. Everybody else is doing videos on how to make thousands of dollars a week. Maybe I'll do one on how not to be homeless. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Maybe that'd be a good video. Omar Giggs, I bet you read my comment suggesting you quit smoking. Eh, you know what? Oh, no shit. Nice, man. Nice. Good to hear, bro. Nice, nice, nice. See, that's the kind of shit I like to hear, man. People Nick over here like sharing some life shit. Nick's not on here like when you go to everybody else's channel. Nick's not on here saying, "Oh, talking about work." He's talking about life shit. But how many channels do you really go that you see people talking about life shit? You know what I'm saying? It's always about, oh, I worked this many hours and made this much. How's this day going? How is your deliveries going? How is it like? Come on. I don't care. At the end of the day, they can give you all the thumbs down you want, but you're being true to yourself, Uberman Tampa. You don't have to like it, but you're being true to yourself. You're telling motherfuckers the truth. That's all that matters. You don't like the truth. That's your fucking problem. Fuck them. Look, I could have 100 thumbs down. I don't give a shit. Guess what? My message gets out there. If the 23, 24 people in here right now get the message, and the other 100 people thumb it down, fuck them. At least I got 23 people that get the message. So that's the way I look at shit. I don't care. And I know you. I know you personally too. You don't give a shit. They thumb your shit down all they want. And you're still gonna be you. You're still gonna be Uberman Tampa. You're still gonna do Uberman Tampa shit. So fuck it. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. Exactly. You're a fucking nobody to people. When you live in your car, you're a nobody to people. But you know what's funny is when I worked in my car, I mean, when I lived in my car, I did my jobs the whole time I worked in my car. But not one person knew I was homeless because I made sure I kept myself clean. I carried myself like I carried myself like I lived in a fucking mansion. I didn't go around looking for fucking sympathy. But even my boss was like, when I finally told her that, I was homeless after about, I think it was 8, 9 months working there. She's like, I would never known you were a homeless person. You're always clean. You carry yourself the way you carry yourself. I'm like, yeah, first of all, it's just because I'm homeless don't mean I don't have pride in myself. Number two, I'm not looking for your sympathy. I'm not going to come here smelling like fucking a dead rat. I don't want to come in here smelling like a dead rat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's you know, but yeah, like Kyle said, it is you become a nobody to people. You know, you got all the friends in the world on Facebook until you become homeless. Then you'll see how many friends on Facebook you really have. Trust me, been there, done that. That's why I don't talk to a lot. That's why my time on Facebook is limited because I found out who my real friends were. So let me put it: the people that call themselves friends on my Facebook, I had total strangers on YouTube do me better than the fucking so-called friends I had on Facebook that live where I live. I had a girl in Alaska, Smakovich. Some of you know her, some of you don't. That girl sent me care packages. She cared for me more than my own people that called themselves friends in the city I live in, and she's fucking in Alaska. So it's you find out who your true real friends are once you're in that thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Dashing Grandpa. It's all about how you carry yourself, and take care of yourself. Well, they want free money because everybody can get free money now. We're in a society now that why working? You're discouraged from working. We have a fucked up president. We have all this shit, and you're discouraged from working. They're trying to do everything to make you not work. Now they're going to mandate this shot, knowing that people don't want to take it. So now you're going to have all these people not working. So yeah, we're being encouraged not to work, to expect free shit. That's the problem, you know. Yeah, I'm the same way, Nick. It's hard. It's hard for me to take. It's hard for me to take money from people. Like, yeah, I could very easily put my PayPal or my Cash App in my description, but dude, it's hard. It's hard because I'm very, I'm proud. I like to work for what I have, so it's very hard. But then you have people out here on Gate and YouTube that they don't care. They have no problem putting their fucking shit out there. You'll see like 30, 40, 50 people in your channel talking about how hard they're having life and how hard shit's going for them. But yet you're putting your PayPal, you're putting this, telling people to send you money when you know you got people hurting in your channel. You know, it's like, are you hurting enough that you have to take people's PayPal money? You know how and that's why I understand like what some of these channels they don't know what it's really like because they've been stuck in the YouTube world so long. They really don't know what it's like. They don't know the struggle to have to go out here and make the little money that the money that people make to sit there and ask people to support them. That's if you really want to support somebody, more power to you. But do you really understand the struggle? You're not living the struggle. So so that's why I don't put my shit up. If somebody asks me for it, I give it to them. But other than that, yeah, I don't put my shit up there. I won't. I don't do that. When I was doing Lyft, I never put my referral fee because I know not everybody's set out to do gig work. So I never push my referral fee. Every gig YouTuber you went on there, they had their Lyft and Uber fucking referral fucking thing on there. Never did that because I know the struggle. I know how hard it is, and I'm not gonna encourage that. I'm not gonna be the one you look back on and say, "Fuck, this turd told me to do this, and I fucking hate him now." You can hate me for other things, but you're never gonna hate me for your choices and what you did for work. You're not gonna hurt me for that. You can hate me because I look like a fucking troll. I look like fucking Captain Spaulding off 1,000 Corpses. You can hate me for shit like that, but you're never gonna hate me because I recommend you go and do this or I recommend you go and do that. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, exactly, Joe Gig. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Shit, I haven't done DoorDash in almost a month or over a month now. Fuck, it's been a month. Time flies when you're not having fun, I guess. Well, it's either that, Jim, they're just lazy, or they just figure out that hey, it's really not is for me, and they just never finish because it's like it's not for me. You know, that's why I never recommended it. I don't recommend people do it. It takes special kind of people to do gig work, and it takes an even more special person to realize it's not going to work for me. Move the fuck on. Like I said, yeah, that takes a special kind of person to do it, but it takes even more special person to quit when they know it's not. That's a crazy. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. That makes you more special when you realize, hey, I'm not good at this. Let me do something else than it is to actually do it. That's crazy. Huh? Yeah, good point, Dashing Gamer. Right? Good point. But then again, at the end of the day, do do gig YouTubers really offer a whole lot? At the end of the day, not really. That's why I don't go out of my way to give tips and tricks and tips and this and tips and that. I don't know where the fuck you live. I don't know your personality. I don't know your work ethic. So why the fuck am I going to give you tips on how to do it? I don't know you. That's why you don't see that kind of videos from me. That's why you don't really see that. I can give you basic shit, but other than that, I'm not going to do it because I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know what kind of car you drive. I don't know your personality. I don't know. There's a lot of shit I don't to tell you to. Yeah, I can do. Can I? Yeah, Nick, I'll give you a wrench at the end. I have to do it at the end of the stream. So when I see people come in my stream, when I go back, I have to give you the wrench then. But trust me, nobody in this room is gonna knock you off. That's a forbidden no-no in my room. If I find out that somebody like puts Nick in timeout, then they get put in block mode. Ask Omer. Ask Omer how that works. Truth Warrior, she'll tell you. Ask Omer how it works. Yeah, don't worry about it. As soon as I can, after the end of the stream, once I go read through it, I'll give you your thing. But don't worry about getting knocked out of the room. That shit don't happen here. So anybody that blocks anybody in my room, they get blocked. And then I'll decide when I choose to let you back in. That's how that works here in my room. Roy don't play that. We have a free open room. So I allow anybody negative, happy comments, bad comments. You can come in here and say whatever the fuck you want. So this is a freedom of United States where it works in this room. So Yeah, Dashing Grandpa. Yeah, it's hard to give anybody tips if I don't know you. You can tell. You know what? I can tell you all this crazy shit in my life. I say I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. But I could all be lying to all of you. But I can show you everything I'm talking about. So I have the proof to prove back that shit up. So so somebody comes on my channel. Let's say William comes on my channel and tells me I have the greatest work ethic, I have the fanciest car, I have this and I have that. Can you give me tips? He could just be telling me whatever the fuck I want to hear to give him tips. Don't mean he's really that person. I don't know you. And so and plus, like I said, I don't know your market. I don't know that shit. I can't give somebody. I'd rather say, okay, I know I know Truth Warrior lives in the New York area. Talk to her. Talk to Truth Warrior. Go to her channel. Ask her questions about that New York shit. I don't live there. I don't know. I'm not gonna give you tips on how to drive in New York if I don't live in fucking New York. You know, that's fucking retarded. You know, I can give you basic tips. Here's some basic tips I can tell you when it comes to gig work. Keep your car clean. Be nice to the customers. Be nice to the merchants. Use your hot bag. There's your basic tips. Take care of your car. Those are basic tips. Other than that, I can't tell you shit because I don't know you. So those are your basic tips. I'm not going to give you tips on how to make $1,000 if I don't know if your market even sustains $1,000. Can't do that. I can't do that because if you live in I fucked my cousin back roads Kentucky, I can't say that they support $1,000 a week gig work lifestyle. I can't say it, so I can't give you tips on it. Right? But it's crazy. You know, yeah, he was supposedly, yeah. Well, here's a tip I can tell people. Try to enjoy life other than work. There's a tip. Look at the amount of time you're spending on your gig apps and compare that to your rest of your life. There's a tip. Is your like a lot of people say, is your work to life balanced? Do you have a balanced life? Is that making $1,000 a week? Is it pushing you towards something? That's what's good about Pedro. He wants to know why you're doing it. What are your goals? If your goal is every week just to be able to say I made $1,500 so I can go flex on YouTube, if that's your goal, you're a fucking loser, and you're gonna end up losing in the end. So, what is your goal? So look at it. That's what you need to look at. Look at is do we know the way gig work is running now? Do we know if gig is going to? Oh, you know what I'm saying? We do you know how gig work is going to be? A year from now. Everybody's making money. Oh, I'm making this much, but next year you may not have that ability. Your car might be broken. You might get severely injured in a car accident. You may not be able to do gig work. So, what is your other options? Let's say, okay, you're making $1,500 a week now doing fucking DoorDash. More power to you. I love it. But what happens if you get in a severe accident while doing DoorDash and you can no longer do it? Then what? What are your options then? This is shit people need to realize that there's more to it than just making the money. That's why, like I said, gig work is not for everybody. And if you don't have a grasp on fucking reality in real life, then you're never going to succeed. So, what is your end goals? What are your end results of what you're doing every week? You know, to me, it seems like from what I see in a lot of the chats, that is everybody's goal is to outdo Flex, outdo Pedro, outdo Dashing Grandpa. That's what I see when I go in these chats. That's what everybody's most proud of. I was able to work 80 hours and do $2,000. Woohoo! That's what I see. I don't see any end results, or I don't see anybody coming on here making a video about what other than Pedro. He did that little thing, but of what is your ultimate goals? What are you working toward? What is because all I see is people wanting to brag about how much money they make. I'm like, oh, that's exciting. And then you have people like, and I'll give props out to Uberman Tampa. Uberman Tampa, he realized, does he want to fucking do shit gig work all his rest of his life? No, he started his own candle and soap making business. So boom, there you go. There's props to Uberman Tampa. He turned gig work into something else. He realized that, hey, I need to start investing in myself, do something better and different. Boom, he starts his own business. But very few people are looking that far into the future or even think like that anymore. It's all about, who am I going to beat this week? Who did I make more from? And or should I use Uber Eats versus DoorDash? Who fucking cares? Use them. Use them. Who cares? Use whatever fucking works, man. You know? Goddamn. but I just say, man, it's like every time it's getting harder and harder to me to come to some of these channels. It's like, gotta watch this again. Gotta watch this again. Damn, I just saw this yesterday. Gotta watch this again. And I want to support everybody because I know, like I said, I'm here to support the community. But at the same time, it's like, fuck, man. Ugh. Yeah, I smoke a lot, bro. Yeah, that's my one. I don't drink. I don't do anything else. But that's my thing. I love bugs. Okay. But yeah, I just don't. It's just it's like, what's up, Hannibal? Yeah, I just don't see why people are putting themselves through this much work and this much headache just to come on YouTube channels and brag about how much money they make. I don't see it. I mean, like I said, maybe they just haven't been in the situations I have. Like I said, maybe they need that wake up fucking moment to realize, fuck, if I make less than fucking $1,000, I'm not a bad person. Doesn't mean I didn't work hard. It just means I didn't do it this week. But right now, what I see on everybody's channels, it's, I gotta make this just so I can impress this YouTuber. I gotta do this so I can impress the people in the YouTube channel. It's like, like, no, you know, you can't. That's what I see, and it's like, oh man, people, come on, come on. This 80 hours a week, gotta stop, man. You can't do it because, like I said, you're working. Let's say you're working 80 hours, you're making 2 grand a week for what? When you're 80, you can like buy more expensive diapers. Come on, I can't do it. Like, it's crazy. It's getting crazy to me that I keep seeing the same shit over and over again. But that's what get the clicks and views, though. Let's be honest. What people want to. That's what people want to do. They want to call on and I like Pedro's channel, and I'm cool with Pedro, but people love to call Pedro and tell him how awesome they do at gig work. Like, I'd rather call Pedro and say, hey, Pedro, how's the kids? How's the wife? How's the family? How's your pets? Um, did you do anything exciting other than fucking work? That's how I'd call Pedro and ask him that. Not, hey, Pedro, I made $1,000 because I worked 80 hours. I'm awesome. Yeah, what do you think? That's what the fuck. I don't get it, man. Like, crazy, 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 crazy. Even when I did my thing with Hannibal, he hit me up. We talked a little bit prior to the fucking interview. I'm like, hey, how's things going? How's this? How's that? How's the family? I wasn't like, hey, Hannibal, guess what? I did DoorDash and made a couple $100 last week. No, I didn't do that shit. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real, man. Or they want to call in and complain about how bad support. We already know support sucks ass. You don't need to call in and tell Pedro support sucks. Pedro knows support sucks. We know this shit. So, oh god damn, man. Like, you don't need to call in and tell us all that. We already know this. It's like, you know shit. I would probably laugh and be yeah, right. Well, thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. But yeah, but that's the thing. I'd rather, you know what would make me laugh is call up Pedro. Somebody call up Pedro one day and say, damn, dude, it's been a bad day. I stepped in a big ass pile of shit, stuck in my shoes, it stunk. I would fucking laugh. I'd die. That's real life shit to me. That would be more entertaining than hearing that you had a bad call with DoorDash support. I'd rather hear you step in dog shit and the pain you had to go through to get it off your shoe. That'd be more fucking entertaining to me. I would laugh. That shit make me laugh. But but that's real life shit. Like you stepped in dog shit. That's real life. We can all relate to stepping in a pile of dog shit and the trouble to get it off our shoes. So that shit would be like more entertaining to me than talking. Yeah, I called support. The fucker didn't speak English. I had to sit there for 30 minutes. But yeah, I don't want to. We all know this. We've all been through that. We've all been through that. We can all relate to that, but we want to relate to life shit that makes us laugh and have fun. So tell me you stepped in dog shit. I'd laugh more. And I know Hannibal. He walks dogs, so he has as much of a chance of stepping in dog shit than any of us because he's walking dogs on the nonstop. So that's one of those. What should I say? He should get hazard pay for shit like that because he has a higher risk of stepping in dog doo doo because he walks dogs all the time. That's a job hazard for Hannibal. Yeah, with tying the shoes. Yeah, exactly. But I would like to see more gig YouTubers do that. When you call into Pedro, especially, yeah, right? Yeah, because they got holes all up in there. Last thing you do, you want a big old pile of Great Dane doo doo creeping into your fucking holes in your Crocs. That'd be nasty. Like, why are my toes all squishy? They'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Shit. But yeah, here, I would like to see that. I would like to see that guy. And maybe if you guys get a chance this week, uh, when Pedro does his call in tomorrow, and don't tell Pedro because hopefully he's not in here creeping, but call in Pedro and talk to him about some other than fucking DoorDash or gig work. Like tell him, hey, yeah, DoorDash, or just somebody call him, like tell him you stepped in dog shit or something. Just fuck with them. Make it fun. Make it something other about work. Just have fun with them. Let them know, hey, I'm having a great day today. Sun's out. I saw fucking hummingbirds flying around, kissing on each other, whatever, fuck ever. Don't make it about work. Too much about work shit. Well, that's what I'm saying. Pedro would love that. Pedro would love that because I watch Pedro on some of these phone calls, and you can, and a lot of people don't pay attention to body language and shit like that. But I can see the look on his face. He gets that call about DoorDash support. He's like, I see that look on his face. It's like, so call him up and hit him up with some crazy fun shit for the day. Tell him instead of telling Pedro how much money you made on gig work, tell him what your high score on Space Invaders was for the day, or something crazy like that. Just yeah, I was playing Call of Duty and I got the high score of this. Yeah, something different. But you can see the look on his face sometimes. It's like he just has that look like, oh, this is about the 20th five call I took about the same shit. Hey, Gig Show, how you doing, man? Yeah, exactly, Gig Show. It's gonna be horrible. Yeah, call and ask him about music. That's shit he likes. You know, you whip off some Wu Tang Clan on him. He loves Wu Tang Clan. So whip that shit out on him. Ask him about some old dirty bastard or something. Hit him up. Hit him up with some old dirty bastard. See what he knows. He can tell us all the tips he wants about making $1,000, but let him tell us about something about the old dirty bastard or something. Let him say something. Tell us some stuff about Tupac or some Biggie. Yeah, hit him up with some crazy shit. Something other than work, man. Hey, no problem, Joe Gig. Enjoy your dinner, man. Have fun. Make sure you hear it. Here's some tips for Joe Gig eating dinner. Make sure you chew it completely. We don't want you choking on it, so make sure you chew completely before you swallow. And depending on what kind of meat it is, if it's chicken, make sure it's well cooked. You don't want no salmonella. I'm just fucking with you, bro. You have a good night, man. Be safe out there. Oh shit. But thanks, William. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, chew at least 20 times. If you if you run into any problems while you're chewing your food, make sure you call DoorDash support and ask them what to do about chewing your food. That would be Omer. That's Omer. We got to be honest. That's Omer. That's Omer. Oh, that would be Omer. He'd be calling DoorDash support for everything. Omer would accidentally kick the coffee table and stub his toe, and then call DoorDash support, ask him if he should move his table. That's Omer. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, did he? No shit. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, if you run into any problems eating your dinner, make sure you call DoorDash support. But really, man, that's what people should really be calling fucking Pedro. Talk about some shit like, shit that's not all work related. Yeah, Omar is infamous for that, dude. Omar will call support about everything. He'll call support about everything. He'll be like, he'll call support. I saw a Goodyear blimp. Saw a Goodyear blimp. It said to do this. And should I do that, DoorDash? That's what Omar called DoorDash support for everything. Hey, Ace, long time no see. How you been, man? Yep. You know what I honestly think, because of how shitty DoorDash support really is and what we really go through on DoorDash support. I think he actually calls them to ask him what shirt he wears, because he wears some of the most fucked up looking shirts. Have you never noticed? Omer wears some of the like shit that my mom had me wearing when I was fucking 13 and shit. So I wonder if he calls DoorDash support about what shirts he should wear, because they some fucked up looking shirts sometimes. So but, but if Omer's in here listening, we're just having fun with you, Omer. Don't get all serious. Yeah, but Omer be wearing his old Navy shirts or something. I don't know. I think he calls DoorDash and asks them, "Should I wear this shirt today?" Yeah, we're just doing talking about the whole life versus gig work. Fucking, you know what I'm talking about, William? Too. Yeah, we're just talking about the whole life versus gig work balance and all that shit, Ace. But yeah, yeah, but for reals, you know what I'm talking about, William. I swear to God, some of the shirts I've seen him wear is something I had in my closet when I was fucking 15 and shit. I swear to God. I you know, I ain't lying. Omar dresses like a jogging hitman with a silencer. Yeah, he still ain't learned to not do live streams while walking and shit. I don't know. As much as that, as much as and as much as we see Omar like exercising and doing this and doing that, you think that motherfucker be at Mr. Olympia this year or something? As much as he exercises and shit, I'd expect to see Omer like being all buff and shit, like doing something, exercising all the time, walking. Like, good lord, man. Hey, Romeo, what's up? Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell them all the time, man. It looks like something my grandma dresses. Like, I asked him, did your mom or your grandma dress you? Because that's what it looks like sometimes. I'm looking at them shirts. I'm like, fuck, dude. He has a gimbal. Yeah, you would think he would use it, but no, no. He'd rather give people a fucking stroke and a fucking shit, and instead of fucking using it. I love that thing. I saw that thing on Dark Road Run's channel, that gimbal thing. It was like following him around and shit. Fuck that. If Homer doesn't want to use his, send it to me. Shit. That thing was fucking dope, man. I'd put that motherfucker to good use. That thing was awesome. Hey, Lisa, what's up? Yeah, man, that thing looked dope as shit, man. Shit, if he doesn't want to use it, send it to me. I was watching Dark Road Run. That shit was cool. It was like following him around and shit. Oh man, that shit was tight. So if he doesn't want to use it, send it here. I'll put it to good use. I'll have to look it up, see what it even is. I'm not even 100% sure what it is. I'm not all. Dash and Grandpa, okay, folks, got to hit the old dusty trail. Thanks for the laughs. All right, man. You take care. Thanks for coming in, boss. Appreciate it. And make sure you're keeping those shoes tied. We don't want you tripping in your new Infinity. Don't want to get stuck in the door jam. It's a gimbal. It's something that you use for your cell phone or camera. It's fucking pretty cool. I guess it like follows you around. So like when you're moving, it like kind of follows you and all kinds of weird shit. I don't know. I have to 100% look it up. I'm not 100%. Yeah, take care. Just make sure you keep your shoes tied and drive safe out there, boss. Oh, he has like a special one or something. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't know much about it. Like, I don't know. But whatever he was using, it was cool. He was like walking around the room and it was following him and shit. I was like, that's cool shit. But yeah, that's cool shit. But yeah, he has the real gimbal. Oh, so he has a real. Oh, so there's like a fake version versus a real one. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, some are more automatic. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looked hella neat. I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. But what? How long we been on here? An hour and 37. I should let you guys get going. You guys got shit to do, I'm sure. You're cheap. Gimbal is a brand. You have knockoffs. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, are they? No shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, they've been giving out some good deals. Uberman Tampa's been getting some good ones too from Lyft. They want you guys out there, man. They want you out there picking up those people, picking up the people. Get out there and get your things done. But yeah, we've been on here for an hour and a half. That was a good live stream. Maybe I'll come on and do one later. We'll catch people after they're done working their 12 hours for the day. Maybe when I'll do one a little bit later. So I'll get the late crowd that's done doing their 12 hours a day. I live to hold on. Yeah, you guys have a good one, man. Like I said, I'll see you guys throughout the weekend. And like I said, I might do one later. We'll kind of break this one up, and then I'll come back later so I can get the after 12 hours of work people. All right, cool. You guys be safe out there. Once again, always love the support. Thank you very much. And you guys do your thing, and be safe out there, and go eat your dinner, and just follow our tips. Make sure you chew a lot enough, and if something happens, call DoorDash support about your dinner. So, all right, guys. You guys have a good day.